So one of the biggest lessons that I learned about myself getting through 2019, where I was a hot mess and heading toward rock bottom, was in 2020, this word called self-discipline. By far, that was the biggest thing that saved me, is knowing that when no one's around, you're doing things you say you're gonna do for yourself. No one's coming to save you. So there's three things in life. Life is hard, you're entitled to nothing, and no one's gonna come save you. And self-discipline, I remember just getting up and opening, not even opening my eyes, just praying and thanking God for being alive. That was the first step for self-discipline to me, like doing it every day. Now that I fall back, yeah, I did. Some days I forgot to do it. But the key is getting back up and doing it over again. And then I just started doing this routine of doing some push-ups. I could barely do like 15 push-ups. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna drop down and do as many as I can today. And I started doing some crunchies and then some other exercises. And then I started disciplining myself to open the Bible up and read one page out of the Bible. Proverbs was important. It was an important chapter to read for me. And it was these little disciplines that I didn't know that I was creating that forged this man that I am today, which it allowed me to eventually stop drinking alcohol, which was the biggest vice of all, the biggest toxic habit that I had. But it wasn't until I built these little wins over and over and over and over. And it took me 2.5 years to establish myself to where eventually those little wins added up so much, because it allowed me to tell myself that no matter what, no matter how you felt, Albert, no matter what was going on, no matter what circumstance was happening, you said you were going to do a few things in the morning before you started your day, and you did it. So I got to check them off. 2 things I learned about myself. Number one, I was able to build my own self-wins. I was able to validate myself without external validations. That was a really important thing for me to build wins. Second thing what it did is, because I built those wins, when the time for me to stop drinking alcohol was a decision to be made, it was very easy, because I had already had receipts. That was the second thing. I showed receipts that I was able to accomplish something over a long period of time. And it was very simple. And I haven't had a sip since April 15th, 2022. So why am I sharing this with you? Because it's not more motivation. It's not more podcasts. It's not more conferences. It's not this part of you who has to get more knowledge. You already have the knowledge. Are you applying the knowledge that you're getting? And you hear it all over the place. The challenge is, because you're so comfortable, you only get stretched to your comfort level. You only get stretched to your comfort level. That's it. Because once you get past that comfort level and it feels uncomfortable, you quit, you stop, you self-sabotage. When you get past comfort to discomfort and you implement this self-suffering, that is when growth happens. Because now you're pushing through that part of you, that ego part of you, who's trying to protect you and keep you safe, yet it's no longer serving you. Self-discipline is freedom. Self-discipline gives you the things that you get to do in life because you said you were going to do it. I can't stress this enough. Is the number one thing of why self-discipline saved me is because when things got really tough for me, I broke my leg in 2020. All these adversities going on. I was kind of dealing with some demons with myself. It was this non-negotiable daily routine that I still do today that allowed me to push through. I felt like a gladiator in an arena. Like everybody's watching me. I'm getting up and I'm doing my routine, doing my workout, doing my push-up, my burpees, the gym. I felt so empowered that the universe was watching me. And that because I said I was going to do it, I had to fulfill my obligation so that I could be blessed down the road. And now I live this blissful life because of this routine that I have of self-discipline. Another thing about self-discipline you need to figure out is it allows you to have such a high vibration in life. We don't talk about this enough. Is the reason why you might be soaking in life with things going on in your life is because you're not doing enough to get out of it. You're in the shame, guilt, apathy phase, which is low vibration. When you get up and you do hard things first, you naturally raise your vibration. to this love, happiness, and like this entitlement of life of like, wow, I feel amazing. I feel amazing because you've done the hard things. And those hard things you get to now raise yourself because you did something that most people won't do. Get your self-discipline in line. Get with a mentor. Get with a coach. Get with someone who's going to push you and help hold you accountable. And I guarantee you'll see all the beautiful things I'm talking about in self-discipline that will change your life. Let's go.